Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the recurring column that is sweeping the nation. This is the second, and hopefully not last, edition of Drews and Don'ts. In the beginning of July, I debuted the series to rave reviews, discussing all the pressing issues, such as my disdain for workout videos and recommending watching the Summer League. Now that Summer League is over for the New York Knickerbockers, shout out to Will Muckian for coming up with an improvement of Knickerbockers, and Kevin Knox, aka Nasty Knox, aka Knox Thumnail, is the heir apparent to the king himself, LeBron James. I have some hot takes to get off my chest. Without further ado, let's begin. Drew, be excited for these rookies. Kevin Knox and Mitchell Robinson looked really impressive. Robinson, we still need a nickname for him, displayed a ton of raw ability on the court and was blocking three-point shots as if he were still in high school, facing tiny, unathletic scrubs. Knox, as fellow posting and toastinger Zach DeLuzio described in his latest piece, looked like a completely different player from his freshman season at Kentucky. They both gave off that vibe you get when watching certain young players in Summer League as they dominate lesser talent. I'm not entirely sure if all the buzz about Knox and Mitchell, especially Knox, the focus of a number of similar articles from the more mainstream NBA outlets, is a good thing or a bad thing for the Knicks and their fans. On the one hand, it's refreshing to get positive articles written about the team instead of those lazy articles about Phil Jackson and the Triangle. On the other hand, it would be nice to have this kept under the radar so these young guys don't have to deal with the attention. But this is New York, so it's unavoidable. What can you really do, right? No matter the case, be excited for Kevin Knox and Mitchell Robinson. This may very well have been the draft that changes New York's direction for the better. With all the aforementioned said, let's remember that this is Summer League. The sample sizes are small and do not have predictive power. Remember, Josh Selby and Glenn Rice Jr. also stood out in Summer League. Knox still needs to work on going to his left and dribbling. Robinson needs to learn positioning on both sides of the floor and actually put a body into the defender when setting a screen. Alonzo Trier needs to not run the offense. And all of this is perfectly fine. These guys are rookies and young. Knox does not turn 19 until August. Essentially, be excited, but do not go overboard by saying Kevin Knox is the heir apparent to the king himself, LeBron James. Drew, this single inconsequential play is promising. Since every PNT reader isn't following me on Twitter for whatever reason, I want to share this small thread I did about a defensive possession. This is a glimpse of what New York wants to and can do on defense to utilize its length. Look how seamless the switch with Ntilikina and Knox, and look at Robinson contesting the shot attempt by John Collins. This is why having a player like Ntilikina guarding the point of attack is so valuable in today's NBA. French Sinatra has the size and length to switch onto the roll man, and Knox is athletic enough to stay in front of a guard, though Young passes quickly to Collins. Robinson is really going to be a wild card in all of this. He is clearly athletic enough to defend in space and has solid defensive instincts, especially when defending the rim and apparently out to the three-point line. He has much to learn in terms of the nuance and positioning of defense to fully utilize his athleticism and length, very similar to Porzingis during his first 2 years in the league. Like a younger unicorn, Robinson is foul happy, goes for the block, or reaches in for the ball instead of going vertical and moving his feet. Gaining a bit of strength and muscle and getting regular reps in games is going to do wonders for him. If Porzingis actually has a legit help defender behind him when he's forced out into space, that changes how the defense can function. Obviously, you want Porzingis defending the rim more often than not, but teams are still going to attack him on the pick and roll, especially after an ACL injury, to draw him away from the rim. Another rim protector, i.e. not Cantor, improves the defense exponentially. Polo shirts are the antithesis of style. Actually, antithesis suggests that there are two directions. Polo shirts are the absence of style. I would say that they are the mullets of the shirt kingdom, business at the top and a party at the bottom, but unfortunately, unlike mullets, polo shirts are socially acceptable in different settings. If anything, the two are distant cousins. What makes these specific polo shirts